This week on Beyond Worlds podcast, we're having a look ahead at 2025. Not really like what's coming out, just what we're excited about coming out in 2025.
From movies, video games to trading cards, we cover it all this week. It's our things that we're looking forward to. So if it's not things you're looking forward to, suck it. And so come and join us.
In another world.
Welcome back to the Beyond Worlds podcast. I'm Beyond Joe.
And I'm still Stephen.
I love it. We got to alter it slightly each episode. Got to keep people guessing. What will he say?
I had a way more long-winded one and I just couldn't be bothered.
Well, maybe next week.
I finished my yogurt. Well, not finished it, but I'd finished my mouthful of yogurt.
So we'll blame it on the yogurt. How have you been? You good?
I've been good. Cover up the slogans.
Good. That's good to hear.
I found these yogurts and I really like these yogurts. Like 89p in Lidl. They're amazing.
Man, you got to get that snacks where you can, right? Get them in.
25 grams of protein.
Well, we got to build.
89p.
Much like...
Because it's yogurt, it's not milk. It's milk, but it's not milk. So it's all right.
Well, that protein would be appreciated by a lot of the people that I'll be bringing up in this episode, from anime specifically. So this is a 2025... This is a episode where we're looking forward, things that we're looking forward to, things that we're excited about. It's going to be a fun episode. I've made myself a little list of some bits and bobs, just to remind myself.
As usual, have no list.
Well, you don't need a list. You can just, it's off the cuff. It makes it more fun. I'm that guy with the list, and it works.
Yeah, you might hear like some furious tapping, and I'll Google some stuff quick. But just more. Yes, that's what's me. I got what I love.
Before we do get into it proper, I do want to bring up a couple of little bits of housekeeping, as it were. So the first of it is that we're back to streaming after Christmas break. So 3 days a week primarily. So it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And on the Wednesdays, that will be both of us together every single Wednesday. We play Monster Hunter World at the moment. We're into Iceborne, and it is fun. I suck, but come watch me suck. I guess the beauty is in watching me progress. Stephen does not. He's amazing. And then
I've still got more deaths than you. I got more cards than you.
Yeah, I mean that is true.
Even in Iceborne, when you changed up armor, I still got more cards than you. I'm a stupid gunner. Come here.
You take the risk.
You right in the face.
Well, if you want to see Steven shooting it right in the face, you come to us on Wednesdays, and then you can see that on YouTube. We've got tons of videos up. We post them up there afterwards. And then on the Mondays and the Fridays, currently, I tend to play whatever I'm playing. Currently, it's Astrobot. Fantastic game. And going forward, I have a feeling it'll be a game that we bring up soon. I should say it now, which is Monster Hunter Wilds. And it is with an S. I kept confusing myself if it was Wild or Wilds. It is Wilds. And I think that will take up each streaming slot for a little while, because that'll be the game that I'm playing. So
I can't commit to not just playing that on.
Oh, stream. I know, okay. But we'll make it work in the sense that I will have the stream character, and it'll be nice seeing your progression. Because in terms of streaming, that's when I play games anyway. I don't have that much extra time. When I do play extra games, it's normally off-stream games like Metaphor. Still loving that game. Beyond. Now, what else? Oh yeah, Beyond Worlds Book Club. The book club. So I don't know if you saw the last episode. Was it last? No, 2 episodes ago. We did Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn. The first book in the Mistborn series. And it is fantastic. Go hear all about it in our review. And the next book is Dungeon Crawler Carl. Who is it by? I don't have it to hand anymore.
Matt
Isserman?
Come on. One sec.
One sec. We'll get his name. It's important when you're doing a book club. Matt Dinnerman. I completely got that wrong. Sorry, Matt. Brilliant book, though, Matt. You're a mate. Well, spoilers. You'll have to wait to see our thoughts on that book in a future episode. And we are going to be continuing that. So on the podcast, we'll bring up each episode with what we're reading. Currently, it's that. Yeah.
I've got the next one planned.
Oh, because it is your turn next. We're taking it in turns.
I've got my. If by the time we come to the episode, I can't come up with something else, we'll go into that book. But that's a weird one because we might then have to do book 2.
Oh well,
because
it's definitely something that we can do. The books that we've picked so far are books in a series, and they do make you want to read more. I'll say that much. Little spoilers there. Let's get into it. So the things that you're looking forward to this year, and I don't think we will touch on anime. Well, I will touch on anime, video games, manga, but it's not limited to that. It could be other things. So there is things that are completely non-related to those 3 subjects that I am looking forward to that's coming out this year. So
that's cool. You know what? I'm going to bring a list of movies because there are some.
So while you're doing that, shall I chuck up one of my first ones, and I'll do something that isn't any of those, and that is the Lego. Well, it's not the Lego One Piece. So Lego One Piece sets they're releasing this year. We have no details on what they are, just that it is happening. I can't remember if it was a leak or if it was official. I think it was a leak. But yeah, I really do hope that's legit now I'm thinking about it. But the Lego One Piece, I'm a big Lego fan, big One Piece fan, and I'd love to get one of those sets behind me here. I
didn't realise quite how much Lego you had until I knew you had some, but I didn't realise how much until
I've got boxed as well. Yeah. I've got a lot of Lego, and I'm very, very excited about that. And to join on to the end of it, the Lego Game Boy collaboration, because I'm a big nostalgic video game player. And so yeah, a Lego Game Boy would be pretty sick as long as they do it well, which Lego are very, very good. I don't want a giant one. I want like a normal size one, so it should be a relatively affordable kit too. Fingers crossed.
Nice.
Yeah. Throw it back to you.
I mean, I'm looking forward to building Gundam again.
That is on my list.
I knew that was on your list. So I feel we might as well start it now. Like
I should have started with that one in all fairness.
Well, no. I mean, it's good to open, and then we could do something big, chunky, and then we can do something, and then something, and then chunky.
Yeah, because Gunpla building will be something we touch on a wee bit, I think.
Now we've got a backlog, and there's new stuff coming, and there's so many pretty kits that I've seen since I've sort of slowed down buying them. I'm like, ooh. I don't know, when you gave me those 2 last week for Christmas, the itch started again.
Oh dear.
Plastic crack. I was weaned off a little bit.
I apologise.
No. I'm happy to fall off that wagon. That's one wagon it's good to fall off of.
Yeah, straight back to the plastic crack.
Yeah, I've just been like, every now and then I just look over at the pile and I'm like, do I do one?
Yeah, I put one on my desk a couple of days ago, and I was like, this weekend, this is getting built. And I just put it back with the backlog today. For me, it's finding the time is a bit of a struggle with the streaming, with the podcast, with everything that I do. A lot of the time, the content I'm doing, I like to do for the podcast. So I'll watch a ton of anime. And I also enjoy doing that. It's not just for the podcast. But that's time that I could be building. So what I think I'm going to start doing is if it's an anime with a dub, then I'll build. And because you can follow anime. I mean, some of them you're going to want to stop to pay attention, but and if it's sub, then I'll just focus on it. I think that's the only way I'm going to get anything done.
That's what I used to do. That's what I did with Zeta, which is one of the reasons I want to rewatch Zeta, because sometimes I can have something on in the background, and like if you've got autoplay on or something, I'm like,
that has happened to me.
I was on episode 21. Why is there a 7 there? Oops. Yeah.
So you're excited to build Gunpla. How many is it that you've got there now? You said you've got this backlog.
Oh god, I can't see all of it. I mean, I could go count. There's it's got to be at least 8 or 9 now.
Yeah, a rough guess is all right.
Yeah, I'd say 10 because there's like a couple of high grades in there hidden away.
Yeah,
there's one of the Witcher Mercury kits. There's the one that you got me. There's the GM Spartan.
Oh
Master
yeah, you
Chief
never built
one.
that.
No, not yet. I've got a couple real grades down there. I'm pretty sure. I've still got the Epion, and then
Wow.
there's the Master that you got me. I got the Zeta Vakar down there.
Which one of those?
The mini ones that we got at Expo.
Yeah, the MGSD.
Yeah.
Which one do you think you're most looking forward to building out of them?
Probably the Zeta.
Yeah.
I'd say the Zeta because I've read and seen that it's such a lovely build. I think that might be a nice one to get back into it, but also maybe want to ease myself back into it.
Yeah.
Rush it,
I can see that.
Because I'm not a big complete them guy. I'm a big stickers that I can't be fucked with.
Yeah.
Some of them, yeah, I'll put on if I think they look particularly cool. Like if there's a shield, and there's a big blank space and there's something that can fill that, I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. I'll get out my my mark softener and setter and all that crap, and I'll do water decals. But it takes like half an hour to do one for me. So yeah. I get better, but it's just so tedious, and I don't have the mental wherewithal to juggle through that.
And do you have any Gunpla goals? Sorry, I sound a bit off. I have a cold. Do you have any Gunpla goals for the year? Is there anything that you've set yourself? Any grails that you're like, this is the year I'm going to save up, I'm going to get this, anything like
that? There's one that I really want. It's not a Gunpla, it's a third party one. I've mentioned it a few times. The Sky Defender.
Yes.
The Etna Industries or something like that. I love that one. I think it's awesome. That's meant to be a super fun build. But also, I want the Perfect Raid Unleashed.
Yeah, I was like, is he going to say it? Am I going to have to say it for him? Surely he...
Yeah,
I know, don't get me wrong, I know you want that
Defender,
but yeah.
He's into it.
He's into the big guns.
Yeah. But I do want it, but I also don't want it, because I know it's there's never going to be anything better until there's one thing that's better.
But you want to build also, the best.
Yeah, I just want it. Because that one, there might be a second one of it. Because there's definitely going to be a second Strike Freedom. It's just the most insane thing ever.
And so I think in last episode we spoke about my backlog is pretty extensive, and the Perfect Raid Unleashed is one of them. And I tell you now, I don't think I'll get to it this year, and that's because that is my I want to keep looking at that. I want to be like, one day it's you, and it'll be interesting because I also want to display it really badly. So it's that I'm torn, but my skills aren't there yet. I want to be real good with my snips.
Okay.
I want to make sure I've filed stuff, and I
acquire the extra tools and stuff. I mean, you got the God Hands already, right?
Yes, I got God Hands. Of course I did.
There's a double bladed God Hands, and there's some other companies that do some quite good products. Razer are meant to be really good. I think it is. They do really good glass files.
Yes, I have seen some stuff like that.
But I have no idea how. I watched a video on that. I still don't understand how the fuck that works. I'm just gonna snip, and then I'm gonna get out my little crafting knife, and I'm gonna shave away.
So my goal this year is to at least finish building my backlog, and then that's excluding the 2 perfect raids. If I don't get to them, that's okay. They're big builds, but I'd like to get to the others. And also with the Lego, I'd like to clear my Lego backlog that I've got ready that I want to build. Because I've got loads boxed, and there was a scenario recently. I told you on the podcast that we've been selling a lot of stuff, and I had a Wall-E for the Disney film. I had a kit that my dad bought me way before I went to Canada, just before I went to Canada, sorry, which is a long time ago now. That's what I meant. And I just put it away, put it in storage, pulled it out, and this was like a £40 kit, and it sold for 250 quid. We sold it. I just Googled it, saw that it was a lot of money, and I was like, well, look, I could have a 40 quid Wally kit, but I'm not that fussed about it. And my dad would much rather I had a nice load of money instead of a kit that I wasn't that bothered about. So cash in. Lego's mad, man. It's big money. Maybe I should do that more in 2025. Don't think Bella will be happy.
Have you seen the video? This is a bit off topic. You say Lego's mad money. Have you seen the videos of people charging in for Pokemon cards over the weekend?
I've heard that there's a shortage, but those people who are concerned about the shortage of Pokemon cards, they have come out with a statement that they're releasing more. So just chill your beans. There's no number. No one will know if it was the new or old ones. And so it means that the value of the set that you're now going mad for has plummeted. So chill your beans. There's going to be tons of cards. Pokemon have come out many, many times and said they're not trying to ever make a set that runs out. They want to have infinite. And that's why sets do come back years later. You have to hold on to it for a long time with Pokemon for it to... everyone has to get their fill. Then it has to sort of like go on sale. And then your cards might be worth time. And I just don't see it happening with this one. Madness.
Unless you get like a chase card.
Yes. In that situation... That can be crazy.
I won't say it, honestly. I think it's the fat rainbow Pikachu. Rainbow Pikachu.
Yeah, leave it at that. To sort of get on the topic of Gunpla again, there is something else that I have on my list that's super exciting. And I can't believe it's, we're this far in it. We still haven't mentioned an anime, manga or something like that, but or a video game. But the Gunpla trading card game, or the Gundam. Sorry, it's not a Gunpla. Well, it kind of is, because you can also get miniatures that you can use with it. So
they're not build yourself though, so they're not Gunpla either, are
they? They'll build yourself in the same way you build Warhammer. So you have to like put him on the base, and like I think you put arms together and stuff. Do you not? Did I not used to do that with Warhammer?
I don't. Small.
Did it just come a little figure in a box?
That's what I always thought, and then you paint it.
I remember gluing something together, helmets or something.
Maybe. I've said I had no knowledge at all.
Well, the one part of it is customizable figures, because at least you have to paint them. They come grey, which is where I'm a bit like, oh, I don't know if I want one of those. I'm torn, because it would be fun to have. But again, you can't even display it. These things are miniatures. So if you put it on the shelf, it's going to be absolutely swamped by the other figures. But the trading card game I'm very excited about, and I've already pre-ordered. I'm proud to say.
Did you do it all?
Well, what I've got, booster box, 2 of the first starter deck, 1 of every other starter deck. Okay. So the reason I got 2 of the first one is because that's my 2 favorite Gundam, basic me, RX-7882 and Aerial. I just love them both. I it's not to say I don't love different sort of Gunpla. I mean, they're so plain, but that sort of simple robot, that's suit. I just love it.
I get it.
But yeah, I get it. And I'm kind of, there's part of me that's like, should I get a second booster box and just put it away? It could go either way. It could either drop and I just get another booster box, or like years later I get to reopen some cards.
Is it? Are they doing first edition and regular print? And
I'd have to find out.
Yeah, that would be the decider for me. If it was a first edition and it says first edition on it, I would keep the box. I wouldn't open it.
Yeah. Well, I'll find out, and we'll know when it comes. I'd like to do some One Piece openings on the channel. I've got a booster box sat there waiting for it. Yes. I was going to do it to TikTok,
and then a pile of boosters next to it.
Yeah, there is that. It's like my little treats. I'm like, one day I'll need a treat, and I'll open a pack of cards. Yeah. But I kind of want to do it on camera, for content. Sad, isn't it? But that's also the reason I'm allowing myself to keep buying them, because I'm like, as for content, it's fine. It's content. Yeah. I 5 here, 5 there, content. Every time I go to Food and Planet, if there's a booster pack, I'm like, and add that on. I just add, it's tax. Yeah. Food and Planet tax. You have to buy a booster box.
So that's why I had to buy those manga when I the other day.
And that falls nicely into the new. Unless you want to talk more about the trading card before we move on.
No, I mean, to be fair, that is something I am definitely looking forward to, because I haven't played a trading card game properly for a year now, over a year, and it would be nice to have something that's in the media that I like at the moment. Like, I'm looking forward to watching some more Gundam again this year, and or stuff like that. And just being a full-on robo addict, because eventually they're going to come out with one that you can't ride, and we're going to have to go to war. And I'm like, I want to know as much about them as possible. And if this is the easiest way to do it, and I can be that delusional, then I'm happy.
Yeah, well, don't count your blessings too soon. You could end up in the Thunderbolt universe, in which case they'll chop off all your limbs.
Jazz. Fine. I become Robo.
Robo-tato.
Amen.
Nothing against people who have issues. No. Poor them. I do feel sorry for them. We're just talking about Gundam.
But comedy is comedy.
We're definitely not comedians. Sorry. As those who listen to the podcast know, nothing funny about us, apart from our faces.
Well, we do hold back. I do. I definitely do. I catch myself about to say stuff sometimes. I'm like, oh, wait, no. This is going on the internet.
Well, something I don't want to hold back on at all is the new Gundam. So you said you're looking forward to watching Gundam. There's a whole new season. Now, this has something to do with one of the guys from Evangelion, which is massive. And it's supposedly like one of the creators of the EVAs, like with design guys. So that's
you can totally see it in
the new suit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I'm looking forward to this timeline as well.
Yes. So an alternate... Oh, sorry. How much do you know about the timeline, Stephen?
I know.
Oh, fantastic. So an alternate timeline, Universal Century, where Char gets the RX 7082.
Yep.
And
6
that's... Yeah. The main character's on a sort of sub place or whatever, but that's sort of irrelevant. The main thing is she fights, doesn't she? They say it's going to be a lot like G Gundam. No, Gundam Fighter, sorry, not G Gundam. So how cool is that? It's going to be another anime-ass anime.
I'm just excited. I'm excited for the story and the timeline a lot. I mean, I don't want to know too much more about it, apart from knowing that. When I read that, I was like, oh, sweet, okay, cool. I just thought this was another Gundam.
Yeah,
but
I did.
No, it's more UC, and that's cool. I like that.
And another really cool thing they've done is they've taken the first 4 episodes, I believe, and released a movie in Japan.
Yeah.
And they're talking now about bringing that over to us. I've never wanted to know Japanese more in my life. I cannot believe that this media exists and I cannot access it. I feel like
I found a Reddit thread of people that had gone to see it and reviewed it, and they were like, "It's good.
Yeah,
it's nice."
I've pre-ordered the suit. It's the Gunpla. Sorry, I keep saying suit. I have a cold. The mobile. Yeah, I've pre-ordered it. It's a very cool kit. It's relatively affordable right now, and they also always seem to sell out new kits. And I'm like, I'm not. This one won't, obviously, because I've pre-ordered it. But I just wanted to have it, and I wanted to make sure I did. And I haven't done that with any other kit. So
I've seen like a couple of like short, not reviews, but just articulation videos, and bro, it like folds in half.
Really?
Yeah, like it.
This is a high grade.
Yeah. What the? You can tell, like even, but the way that it looked when it did it, it looked so Avery. It was a bit good. You can definitely see the influence, and I'm digging it. It does look sweet. It doesn't look anything like another. There's no other Gundam that looks like that at all. There's a lot of Gundam that all look the same, but this is super unique.
I love it. I do, and I hope that it lives up to my expectations just a little bit. I know that the things that we imagine are always going to be better in our own heads, but this has so much potential. It really, really does. I think the only thing that's going to hold it back for me is how long I have to wait. That is the only thing. I just don't like waiting. I want it now. I don't know if you saw this. Something else I want now, and I wish they'd bloody told us about it a long, long time ago. The Switch 2. That was... It was spaffed out onto X. That was how they did a post with a very small video that just had the console. That was it. And it wasn't like this is all the stuff it does. It was just like turning around like, I'm a Switch 2. Look at me. I've got new Switchy things. And it's fucking great, man. Good for you. Like, I'm so annoyed. I'm like, Nintendo's being a super fan. I feel like a dickhead, man. I feel like they've done me over.
The intern definitely pushed the wrong button.
Well, I don't think they did. I think what
No,
the
they
intern
didn't. But
did
I was
is
just trying to give you some
the intern
copium, bro.
wasn't the intern wasn't getting paid enough, so they released a load of the spoilers. So we all knew what it looked like already. It had been spoiled like weeks and weeks ago, and so they suddenly freaked out. Were like, we have to show something. Let's show the least we can.
Yeah.
So they did that, and then they said, come back at the start of February, and we'll show you more. Well, I don't know if I want to come back now, Nintendo. You've upset me. Um, luckily, you can't see right now, but I think my 200 plus Switch games say otherwise.
We know tomorrow you're going to wake up and like pray at your shrine of Mario. I couldn't think. I was trying to think of another one, but it's just got to be Mario. Yeah. What I saw of it, it does look like a nice little handheld. I mean, I'd probably
It's
still
pretty.
be looking to get a Steam Deck or one of the PC ones.
Yeah.
But, it does look nice. I like from because I've had a Switch. Well, I've got a Switch somewhere. And I know the issues with like Joy-Cons and stuff like that. I like the cool little innovations that they've sort of made with it. It's like simple things, but I always thought Nintendo being a little out of the box with their design, and I appreciate that it's stuck over. They tried it with the Joy-Cons and the screeny thing. That was cool. All right, I would be interested to see what they've got, just because Nintendo is pulling something out their ass somehow. And it might not be great, but it's new. You know?
Have you had the rumor? So do you take the Joy-Con? Or do I have one to hand? I do not have a Joy-Con to hand, which is surprising how many I have. But you take it, unslot it, put it down on a desk, and now it's a mouth. But you telling me that if you're playing some tactics game or PoE or something, and you're having to use a mouse that's shaped like this, it's gonna break your hand.
No, it'd be cool.
But it's cool that they're trying it, and like you said, Nintendo weird
innovation,
crazy bullshit,
man. Like that's quite sweet. Like I wasn't expecting that at all. So you're never expecting it. Never expecting that GameCube controller, the Nintendo 64 controller. They were doing something freaking wacky with the controllers. You get nunchucks. You get the first like screen console controller thing. Like
what it is as well is like what I love is that if they've done this little teaser, this will make me fall back in love with them, if I'm all honest. If that is true. So they've done this little teaser to be like, oh, look, Switch 2, it's the same thing. And then they're like, oh, actually, look, it's got this weird-ass mouse and it does this. And if you rub it on your face for 5 seconds, it tells you your age. Because that's the weird shit Nintendo does. And I'd love it if they keep doing their weird Nintendo shit. Is there an anime that you're specifically looking forward to this year? Is there one that's on the radar for you like more than any other? Or is it everything's the same?
Fire Force.
Yeah. Okay, fair. That's on the list.
Yeah. Oh, Fire. It's going to be great. It's kind of ironic because all the fires that just happened, but yeah, Fire is going to be great.
I wonder if we get delayed.
Nah. You think they care? They nuked us.
Well, they delayed Tears of the Kingdom. But Nintendo did that. The Queen died. So they delayed the name reveal because they were like, the Tears of the Kingdom, and the Queen had died. Oh. So they were like, we can't let people know it's called that the day she died.
It's not coming out for a while.
Yeah, let's hope the fires will be well out by then. So we'll be okay.
You think so?
I was more just joking around, to be honest. But...
Yeah. It's okay. There'll be a Super City there instead now. Yeah, Fire Force, because they're going to conclude it in this season, it's just going to be hype. And I reckon that it's been a while since Season 2 came out. I reckon they've had a super upgrade in animation. Fuck what people say about fan service. Just enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy.
It's only weird when you make it weird, man.
I'll be there day one. Day one. There's no question about it. That'll be a weekly watch for me.
For the worst kept secret in anime to me, to finally be not a secret, it's going to be great.
Yeah, it'll be nice to be able to talk about it and not worry about us spoiling it for anyone.
Yeah, and I mean it's an anime. It's an anime manga ending. It's going to be a bit weird, but it's good how it gets there, and I think it concluded itself quite well. I think there's been a few misses with endings of mangas recently. had to like retcon their stuff like a month and a bit later or whatever. This actually ended well, I thought. And we'll talk about it after.
We'll talk about it after. I'm really excited for the One Piece. That's supposed to be this year, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll be very nice.
Yeah, that nearly went under my radar. It didn't show up on the. So I was doing a bit of searching. It didn't come up. I was like, it's definitely this year, and it is. Just being able to watch it with Belle from the start and Bowie being there because I'm going to make sure she's awake. It's going to be magical.
It's going to be like 10 episodes, right?
I don't know, but
it's just like really. I thought the 10 episodes was just going to be super duper short.
Yeah,
which I don't understand, but I'm here.
We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I just want more One Piece.
Do you know what? Then I'm looking forward to One Piece coming back.
Yeah, that's also on my list.
Yeah, after I bring it, we're on One Piece. So I haven't read the new chapter yet. There's been a new chapter. 1136 is out. But...
And again on my list for manga, more One Piece. So let's get it all out in one go. Should have got it out with the Lego, the anime, the new anime, the manga, because One Piece is the fucking greatest.
Well,
to me.
What? I mean, at the moment, I'm just sort of rereading stuff. So, I don't know. There's like, I'll just be looking forward to series continuing. So, like the Bugle Call, I want more chapters of that because I'm up to date on that. The Tower Dungeon, I want more of that. Chojin X, I want more of that.
Yeah.
Vinland Saga is ending this year, the manga actually. So I've got to give that its justice and give that a reread because I got up to a point of that where I was up to date and could be well to wait. There's something else was ending. I can't remember what it is. Couldn't have been as good as Vinland Saga, so who cares? Oh man, I need to find some of the list of the stuff I've been reading recently. But there's some cool stuff. I mean, Dan to Dan, I'll be looking forward to seeing where that's at manga wise in like 6 months. Because I think where I got up to date, like a new arc just started, so I was like in the build up bit. So I haven't read it since then. SLF as well. I've been watching
the anime
season
is good.
2. I've been watching season 2 the last couple of days. So
the new episode dropped today. It's very good.
So he's just done the Robo Battles.
Okay.
He came out of SLF for a bit. He's just come back.
So yeah, you're not far off.
No.
Not far off.
Yeah, not. Are you watching dubbed or sub?
Sub. There is a dub.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know. I've been watching sub.
I'm pretty sure I've always watched it dub. You know,
we're funny like that, really. We always swap.
Do you know the thing? I was thinking about it the other day. When I watch a dub first, I can watch the sub and enjoy them both. When I watch the sub first, nope.
I think that's always
Japanese voice actors just smash it so much that like it sounds weird now. But when I hear it in English first and then Japanese, it's okay. I just realize how trash our accents are.
Normally with.
God.
No, I was going to say normally with the dub, I will get to a point where it turns to sub because you've like reached a point, and then from that point, I'm like, well, I'm in. This is it now. I want to be ahead. I'm watching sub, and then I never go back ever.
Like I could never watch One Piece dub even. Ever. I honestly, Ken was it Hunter x Hunter? Ken was watching dubbed, and I was just like, oh, what is this? I don't know. The characters just, I feel like in Japanese, the characters feel like they're not more alive, but they come to life more.
Yeah.
There's just, apart from some of the Dragon Ball Z guys, they put so much more effort into it because it's like a national thing, like it's their product,
I feel you. So I sub it's just a bit more work. That's all. But so long as you can get to that point, then I always feel it's more worth it. I think I would always, unless we're talking about Dragon Ball, is the only one that and it's bizarre, and I know I'm surely the only one where I prefer the dub. But everything else, if if I could be bothered, I would always watch sub because I just think it's generally amazing. But I have watched the One Piece Strong World because I had that on Blu-ray, so I watched it subbed first, and I was like, I'm curious, what's dub like? Yeah, so I watched
And
it.
you can never watch it again, right?
Not with dub. I'll rewatch it in subtitled, but I wouldn't watch dub again. I just wanted to.
I just meant dub in general.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what it was like.
Dude,
give it a go. Try everything once.
Luffy's wrong, right? He just. I can understand why if you've watched dub first, you enjoy it because you've grown with that Luffy, but nah.
And
that
you,
ain't the
you mentioned reading more Dan to Dan as that's coming out, and that anime is continuing.
Yeah, like
so we're getting more anime as well.
Yeah.
July, I think we said. So what? 6 months out now.
Yeah, I suppose if they are doing cores, they probably got it's already done.
Yeah,
it's just
we're getting treated.
I wonder where that part will end.
Yeah, I'm really curious. I think it might be.
It'll be like halfway through an arc again, or like at the start.
No, I think it will be. I think they'll start the arc to the point where they introduce someone, and I think they'll drop it the same way they did the last. So I think it'll be a character introduction because it just seems to be. That's how I've read it as well. That's like the next step's the next edition, and I think that's probably when it will be. But we'll see. I'm very, very excited to see what comes.
It's more cool shit.
We haven't spoke much about video games. We brought up Monster Hunter Wilds, which we're both freaking stoked for. And as you said, you're going to plow through it in no time.
Well, probably maybe not no time. Depends how much. But I am going to have to take a car. How much is it? I'm going to have to buy it soon. I only take a few days from work, maybe, to start that off.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna, like, just play it on my own. You know, Ken's not going to play it because you don't have PS5. And it's probably not going to work on his Steam Deck.
I think
not so
might.
Well. I used to have to lower everything. Did you
see? It's a very pretty game.
What it looked like on PC, the beta version?
No, is it bad or good?
The monsters weren't rendering properly.
Oh,
they were like
power to the console.
Polygons. Like you could count how many sides they had.
Damn.
Final Fantasy VII. That's what they look like. Like they look worse than that. They look worse.
Okay.
It was hilarious. Like people say that I really enjoyed it because it was so bad, but yeah. But they said they fixed that now. I hope PC. I think that was just a PC port issue. It's not designed. It's not made for PC. It's made for console.
Oh, okay. Oh, is this the one that's still in Resi engine, or is this a new engine now? I don't know.
No.
I'd be curious. No, because this is an Unreal now, isn't it? I think it's an Unreal.
Yeah. Unreal Engine's doing some mad shit.
Bad stuff. Is there any other games that you're looking forward to this year? You're not big into getting lots at the moment, but
the Final Fantasy 14 re-release thing.
Oh yeah,
the mobile game, the mobile MMO. I've been looking forward to that just because if it's a legit Square release, then I want to put a little bit of faith in it.
Yeah,
that it's not going to be here, buy this skill, buy this box, buy this box.
I'm sure that'll be there, but
I hope not. I hope they are legitimately trying to make an MMO on a mobile phone. I would pay for the subscription.
Yeah,
like if here's the game, you pay us £5, £6 a month. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll pay £6 to try for the month. Yeah, because you get 50 million people, and then 30 million will forget about the subscription.
Yeah, I was one. I paid for so long for my Final Fantasy subscription.
You paid for I did as well recently.
Like an extra year, man. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was coming out. I always hear those ads on Spotify and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, check how many accounts you have on all different things. I'm like, that's stupid. Who would ever do that? And then I remember back. I'm like, oh yeah, I did. I forgot about.
I'm still paying for RuneScape. The RuneScape membership at the moment, but I'm cancelling that in protest, even though I don't play at the moment. Jagex did some dumb shit recently. So
damn you, Jagex.
Well, it's corporate overlords,
Yeah, it's how it is. It's how it is. But the Final Fantasy game, that's wicked.
Yeah, because it's not just releasing the game again on mobile. it's an actual remake. Well, it is just releasing the game on mobile, but they've made like mobile controls and stuff like that. I think it'll be a little different. The story's obviously probably 99% going to be the same, but I've played that story enough. I really like it, so
Yeah.
looking forward to play with friends again. If no one wants to play it on PC or play it again on console and stuff, like say the Diablo argument, you've got phones.
I could definitely see myself playing it. So it's very, very simple, and we can record and we can stream. So maybe that'll be another one we get up there. There is an absolute shit ton of games coming out next year, and some really, really. I mean, there is every year now, right? We've spoken about it a lot. The oversaturation of video games. It's just you can't play them all. You can't even get close. You can't play a smallest percentage of them.
Can't even play the ones that just like the 5 that you want to play.
No. But we brought up Switch 2, and it's going to have a game, we hope, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Ooh. So the Beyond Worlds podcast will have to definitely do something like that. And my Samus tattoo there shows that I am, either stupid or I really like Metroid. I think it's wicked. So, yeah. Yeah, I think you've nailed it, mate. PlayStation are bringing out Ghost of Yotai, which I'm really excited about. So that's the Ghost of Tsushima sequel.
Okay.
That was a sick game. Cool. You play as a.
I played a bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Not loads, but I think open world games like that, unless there's a very good method of travel, I get bored of traveling.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't like to fast travel.
Oh, really? I don't mind. I'm done.
Well, I mean, I do like to fast travel. I don't, but like,
you want to be able to enjoy the traversal.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Like, you have to get to the fast travel point once before you can fast travel there. So if the method to get to each point sucks, if you're building your network and it sucks, then you're not going to want to do it.
That's why. That's the reason I platinumed Spider-Man. It's because the traveling was amazing. Like, what's not good about being Spider-Man?
Well, an open world game that's all about traveling. Did you play Death Stranding? Traveling and delivering post.
No, I didn't, but it always looked interesting. I've never delved too much into the Kojima verse.
It's special.
Like, I've played the odd Metal Gear. I have never completed a Metal Gear.
The odds are very good. 3, very, very good, and that's also coming out this year.
I played a tiny bit of 3. I bought 3 by accident first. That was the first Metal Gear game I played.
Well, it's not bad order.
I killed Revolver Ocelot. And my game died as well. What's going on? What the fuck?
Yeah, you wouldn't realise what's happening.
What? I just beat the boss. Come on, man.
That's so good. Not knowing why.
And then I remember beating the bee guy. The first guy, just like hiding under the water and just pew 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 in him. And then I think I got lost in the jungle.
Did you fight at the end?
Is that the old man?
Yeah.
No.
It's amazing.
I'm
sure you've heard.
To him. Oh yeah. I know all about.
That's so clever, man. You could just those. I bet there's one of you out there who maybe at this point doesn't know. And this is for you. So you won. You get to This is an old man that you're fighting, isn't there?
Yeah, a very old man. He is in a wheelchair. He is unconscious for 99.9% of his screen time. 0.1% of his screen time he is awake. If you are not like behind something perfectly, you're dead because he'll shoot you. Like, he's like the world's greatest ever sniper, but he's like 170.
And so you can wait him out. You can wait out the boss fight.
Yeah, you can change the time on your PlayStation.
Yeah, so you can cheese it.
Put it in the forward.
Everyone did.
Yeah, and he would die of old age.
That's just so clever. Such incredible program. That's what I love about Kojima. And that's why Death Stranding 2 I am very excited for. I'm so excited.
1 had loads of stuff like that. Like, you've been playing too long. Please turn off your console. Having to take out your memory cards.
And it was swapping the controller to the second port so we could read you.
Yeah.
It's just unheard of, isn't it? Like, even now, you'd have thought that'd happen more, but it just didn't.
No, you can't.
Well, there's things you could do, and the games, PC games, I guess, are now the ones doing it because they all like start chopping with your files and making it appear like things have gone and right.
Oh, really? Okay.
And they'll mess with your saves. Undertale delete saves and stuff like that.
I was gonna say is either that or like the Binding of Isaac or whatever. Is that the same game? No, they're different games.
Different games. But yeah, games are good. There's one that I'm excited to play with you actually, and you'll have to look it up if you haven't heard of it. It's called Split Fiction, and it's by the guys who I think did A Way Out, which is where you've got two prisoners trying to escape from jail. Then they did It Takes Two, which was the one that won loads of awards. Yeah, one. And then this one is the sort of a spiritual sequel to that. There's no story sequel in any way, but there's the two of you again. But you play as mad different characters. Like at one point, you're sausages cooking on a grill, then you're pigs, and then you're in a sci-fi world, and then you're in Egypt. And what's really special about this game, and what I have to hand to them, when you buy it, you get a friend pass. So I'm going to buy the game. I can then gift you my friend pass, and then we get to play together. You don't have to buy it.
That's cool.
So massive hats off. Yeah. I would have got that, but now that we can play it together, I'm 100% getting it. So we can just stream it one day a week or something. Just give that one a go. Fun. Yeah. There's the new Pokemon Legends game. I've spoken about that a lot. It's just a new Pokemon, and they're trying new things. So
is that the free roamy?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're free roamy, but
they are now. I guess they were before, but massive, more open worldy. Throw ball at Pokemon-y as it running past you. That's. I loved the last one, man. I sunk hundreds of hours into it. The last Pokemon Legends, and I like that one more than the most recent mainline game, like mainline game. There's just something special about it. And a game, you think this year, a new Pokemon release, that's going to be one of the biggest games for me. But the biggest game for most people is going to be GTA 6. I say most people, not necessarily me or you, but GTA is the second biggest selling game ever. And it's finally releasing a sequel. It's going to shake things, either for the good or for the bad. And it can't just be another game.
Yeah, they've sunk too much money into it. There's going to be they're sort of saying, like, it... In a few years, when VR is more, if they port it on it, that's gonna be a fucked game.
Yeah,
like, because that realistically is probably one of the games that you could, and then if they could, it would be disgusting.
Yeah, it could go bad.
Because people are talking about having the ability in the game as well to like make digital marketplaces and stuff like that, so you can sell items and.
Oh, we're just gonna have a slave trade in GTA 6. Can you imagine? They'd stop that. There's no way they'd let that happen. They have control over the game still. Like, you've got to remember that they can.
World of Warcraft doesn't shut down the Chinese spot farms. It inflates player numbers.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it that way.
Well, they care. They've released a game. Who buys it and plays it?
Yeah. Well, let's hope it's positive. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Dude, I'll get. We'll get involved in some GTA black market shit. Hell yeah! Sell some. I don't know stuff.
But yeah, I would definitely play it as well because it's GTA. I've played them all.
Yeah,
here and there.
I played 5 a bit, but not that much. I've never been a particularly big GTA guy.
I finished 5, and the story was great, and then I stopped. And when I played it, it was a release, so there wasn't a
same
online yet, so I wasn't bothered. And then online happened, and I missed out. Yeah. And actually, another game I know you are excited, well, semi-excited about, because we're playing the alpha beta test in February, and that's Elden Ring Night Rain.
Oh yeah, I was going to bring that one up. Yeah, that's going to be cute. We need to find a third player for that. It's three, isn't it?
Well, we have a lot of play, but we always had a lot of people on Elden Ring. Surprising amount of people liked, but not really surprised. It was a great game, but from our group, I was surprised by how many people played it. I wonder if Eddie would. Does he have a PS5? No, lame.
I mean, Ken might be able to on.
Oh yeah,
it'll be crossplay.
Yeah.
We'll get something going.
Yeah,
if not, we'll go in duos and see if you can just do duos.
But yeah, it seems fun, and more Elden Ring is sick. I never actually finished the main game. It's one of my sad facts I need to get back to. I'd love to do that with you one day.
Twice.
Get through it. That's nuts.
Not like New Game Plus. Just like a new character. It's great fun. For my first run through, I literally went around the map. I did everything. I've got on my PS4. I've got all the trophies apart from. I think there was originally. I don't know if they may have updated. I think there's 3 endings. There's multiple. No, there's multiple more than 3 endings, but there's 3 endings that you get trophies for. So I've only got one of those. I need 2 to platinum it, but I just can't be bothered. One of them's kind of long.
What else have you got that you're looking forward to?
I mean, I'm gonna say because it's not coming out. I'm looking forward to the Winds of Winter, maybe, but Game of Thrones. It won't come out this year, but I can pretend to be looking forward to it.
It's never coming out.
Say a book.
It doesn't exist.
I don't know many books that are coming out this year. Is Superman coming out this year?
Well, we got the teaser, so I'd assume so.
Superman.
Real-time fact-finding.
Yeah, that's a great thing about the internet. 2025, hell yes. I am looking forward to that Superman movie.
Yeah. Bring it back.
Despite having my heart broken every single time, well, nearly every single time, is Superman. And he's Superman.
He is Superman.
Up and away. Yeah. I think that trailer...
It was a good trailer.
Looked really cool.
Yeah, really, really cool.
I want to have faith in James Gunn. I wasn't the biggest fan of all the Guardians movies. Like the first one I thought was good. The second one, which is one that people rate them quite highly, I thought that was fucking trash.
Yeah, not my favourite.
Well, not trash. It was a
Don't
movie.
care. Yeah, I agree.
The third one was good. I like that one. That one seemed to get a bit more like a comic movie. It seemed like a Guardians of the Galaxy comic. Yeah. So I always thought although actually my problem with the second movie might just be my own head, because I always thought Star-Lord's a prince of a planet, right? He's not actually the son of a planet. He's the prince of Spartax or something.
Yeah,
his king was an alien.
I didn't really understand it because they changed his lore
into a planet.
It confused me a lot. I didn't get that bit because I've read a lot of Guardians, so I was like, wow, what?
Well, not a lot, but I've read a few of the graphic novels, and there's this. It just seems it seems way too over the top, Guardians.
Yeah.
Like, Peter Quill he's too much of the actor now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's him.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's Chris Pratt. It's not Peter Quill. And that the rest of the people are great. Fucking Drax is amazing. Rocket is amazing. Groot doesn't say anything, but it's just a little treat. Groot, cool. But Peter Quill's just a bit too much.
Yeah. Well, again, 2's not my favourite at all. Like you said, it's a movie. The others I really enjoyed, and I think James Gunn's going to kill it. I think.
Yeah, I would hope so. I really hope so. He didn't do Thor, did he? That was the Waititi guy.
Yeah.
That one was bad.
That was odd.
Oh, dude.
He was in it, wasn't he?
It was Guardians, a movie,
but yeah.
It was a movie, that one.
Yeah, that definitely was. What else?
I mean, is there any TV shows? I mean, it's starting in 2 weeks, but Invincible.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Hell to the air.
I was like, I knew I'd looked recently when it was coming out. It was February the 6th. I got off the train. I was like, it's the weekend. Something may have released. Oh, no, yeah. February 6th it starts. Season 3 starts. Bleach as well. We'll come back to Invincible though. It was just because it was the 3rd season, and I don't know why Bleach the 4th call came to my head, but it's like 3, 4. I fucking love Invincible, and I'm really looking forward to this season. It's been like a couple of years since I've read it, but I think this should be the season where it has kicked off and escalated, but this should be the one where it goes blue.
It goes and shoots through the stratosphere.
Yeah, and we get some mad shit. And I'm pretty sure the White Room was in the trailer, so we get up to that bit. at least. Unless that's happened already. I can't remember. It's been a while since. I might rewatch Invincible. You know?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. It's long episodes, but they're freaking amazing. And after watching season one, or I don't even think I'd finished season one. I think I was started watching it and I was watching it weekly, and I was like, no, I need more. I need a lot more of this. So I read it very, very quickly, and absolutely phenomenal. I think Spider-Man is my favorite hero. X-Men is my favorite team up, and Invincible is my favorite comic.
Yeah,
Does that make
I
sense?
wholeheartedly agree.
Well, with
It's
all of those, or with they're just Invincible.
with Invincible. It, I haven't read actually more. It was time between Invincible and Preacher.
Oh, okay.
Because Preacher was pretty sweet. And the boys.
Yes, the boys
Those
as well.
three. Although those three, I don't think there could be a top three between them. They'd all be 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
So,
I get you.
But yeah, as soon as I finished season 1 of Invincible, I was like, this was really cool. It was a comic. I wanted to read a story that wasn't Marvel and DC because I do like the non main guy stuff. You know,
Yeah,
say main guys, obviously the mainstream, but
yeah,
Marvel and DC stuff. So it's nice to not have that all the time.
yeah.
Um,
Absolutely. They could
and
definitely do things that Marvel and DC don't want to do. Apparently,
yeah, yeah,
on
and
TV, I should say.
yeah. I fell in love with it straight away. I could not put it down. I think I finished all of it in like 3 days, maybe.
Yeah, it's
Just
a quick read, isn't it? It's
furiously. Yeah.
there's
It's
I've
not
never
long.
felt a one more page. I need to know, like, so many cliffhangers. It's
Yeah.
like a
And I'm like, right, I'm just okay,
painful.
cool. Well, I'll just get to the end of that bit. And by the time you've got to the end of that bit, like a big
There's
chunk of the
another
next bit is
dangly.
already there. So you're like, oh, I just
Oh, I
find
gotta
a little
finish
bit more about that
that.
bit. And then, oh no. Oh shit, I finished it. Damn. Okay, oh, dude, the ending fucking season of that show is just going to be blow people
Bonkers
away.
if it makes it
Yeah.
to it. If it makes
Oh,
it
it
to it,
will. It will.
it's
It
gonna be
has to.
we're gonna be old men. I think there's so much to show in the best way, because it's just, and some of those fights are gonna be. You talk about things like waiting for them to be animated.
Yeah. That final one, the tier of animation that's going to be available by then. Oh.
It's gonna be good.
And then Bleach
Yeah.
finishing. I'm going to be very excited for because what they've done so far with the first 3 cores is a main chunk of the. I think they've each adapted like 90 chapters, maybe.
Okay.
Or they've each had a nice large amount of chapters, and this last core is only 35 chapters they've got to adapt. But it's still going to be 12 episodes. So this is where they've added in a lot of extra stuff into the animation, into the anime, that
Yes.
wasn't in the manga. And now this is going to be even more, and it's just going to be so fleshed out, and I'm super happy that Kubo is going to get his work and his stuff, like, finally
Yeah.
given its due,
Realized. Yeah.
because Bleach. Out of the big 3, Bleach suffered the most, and I would argue Bleach is it's got a better story than Naruto, I think, because it finished far stronger. It didn't. Oh, did it? I don't know. There's just something about Bleach that is just so like cool.
For you, man, it's
Yeah.
people are gonna have a favorite. There's
Yeah. I
You're
mean,
allowed
I
to.
love Naruto. I love One Piece, but I don't know. You give me a dude with a big sword, and
Yeah.
you like. A
There's
big
there's
sword
nothing
gets
wrong with
little as well, but like he's still got a big sword.
that. Well, a lot of big swords
Big
do
sword does
change
one
inside.
move, never changes his move ever.
Um,
Katsura. Oh no, he's changed it. He's got a new move now. He's got 2 moves.
Exciting
And the
stuff.
second move is he does the first move twice. He goes, instead of just down, he does a cross now.
um, I have a lot of anime that I'm looking forward
Oh,
to.
I'm sure.
A lot of it we've sort of talked about. Lazarus, which is by the Cowboy Bebop
Ooh.
and so that's his next work, which will be pretty nuts. I'd recommend having a little look at that. What I started today is called Zenshu, which is supposed to be quite good, and it's so far not, but I'm only an episode in. But it's a manga artist gets transported to another world, so it's isekai, and then has the power to alter the world that they're in, and the world that they're in is their favorite anime movie, which is also a trash movie. So they're making a trash movie good in their isekai world. So we'll see about that. I like the idea of a manga artist getting isekai'd and then using their skills. So then more Sakamoto days. I want to know more. Give me more of that. First episode was sick. We watched that together. Oh, that came out this weekend, episode 2. So I'll check that out tomorrow, I imagine. Chainsaw Man movie. The Rize arc. We've spoken about that endlessly, so I don't think we need to go on too much more. One Punch Man. Is this the year? I don't know. It was supposed to be last year. It's going to come out eventually, right?
Yeah, man. They've got to get to the end of this arc. Because have you read One Punch?
No,
bro.
No,
So I would really recommend reading both One Punch Man. So read one, read the shit version because it's fucking hilarious. It is the epitome of something being so bad it's good. Like the story itself is still great, but the fucking show. I can't draw. I can draw stickmen. Even though I can do better, I'm pretty sure I can draw it better than that. Okay, I'm pretty sure Bowie could probably no. That's pushing it. But
I was gonna say she can't draw at all.
But then the One Punch has got some of the most insane panels I've ever seen. Like bonkers shit. Like how have you got that much detail onto a page in black and fucking white?
I read the start of it, and then stopped for some reason. Something else probably came along, but yeah.
So the fight with Boros was insane. And then the stuff that should I think be happening next.
Good.
I think it might get 2 seasons though, or it'll get 2 parts. Because
God knows how long we'll have to wait for that.
Long. And it's weird. One Punch was one of the weirdest releases because it just would come out occasionally.
Yeah.
Like, there's a new chapter of One Punch Man 3 days in a row. What? And then there's none for 4 months.
Yeah.
And then again, a random One Punch Man chapter.
Bizarre.
And you get one that's 4 panels long. Sorry for the short one. Okay, sure, whatever.
If you say so. There's 2 anime that in theory might come out this year. The Trash Boy Gai Katsu, I want to say.
Okay.
I'm probably
Gacha Kicha.
Okay. Yeah, I need to work on my pronunciation so bad. Or just Google it prior to the
Trash
podcast.
Man Hands.
Trash Man Hands. There's a really cool manga. A guy falls off an island, doesn't he? Well, gets chucked off, and
I love stuff with dark, thick lines in manga. So,
very pretty.
That one I think I read when there was only 10, 15 chapters available.
Yes, it's only on 37 at the moment.
Oh, wow.
But I have heard they're
less than that. Are they long chapters?
They feel long, yeah. Okay. To me, anyway.
So maybe it was even less than that.
And
it might have been 6 or 7.
The Karaguchi. Swordy Dude, Fish Sword Dude Man, which I brought up loads. That anime has been it teased for a while now. We've had some bits.
I can imagine that one getting fast tracked.
Yeah, you'd think so. It's good.
Demon Slayer's ending. They need a new sword guy.
There you go. This will be sword guy.
How did she go?
Yeah.
And then there was a break for a bit. And they realized, oh shit, man, we need a sword guy again. You always need a sword guy.
Always need a sword guy.
I mean, Zoro's always been around, but he's not the MC, so you know.
Oh, poor Zoro. I love Zoro. So there's an absolute shite ton that I'm looking forward to. So a huge amount that I've missed out. I know. Oh, yeah. There's stuff on the list that I'm not even going to get to. I mean, we are running along a little bit. Is there anything else that you wanna shout out before we polish off? And by all means, just spit stuff out. It's up to you.
You know what I'm looking forward to? More podcast.
Oh yeah, I agree completely. A full year of it. from start to finish.
Getting together, doing these little chats, playing games. Just it's always good to have someone to do it with, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna be soppy to end it. Love you, bro.
No, I love it, dude. I love you. You're Bo's uncle. You are the brother from another mother, another lovely mother, I should add. And yeah, you're very much appreciated. And all you guys at home who are listening, you're appreciated too. Those of you who watch us now, hi, we're here. Look, it's us. Finally, we said we'd do it one day, and we're doing it. These are now going for Spotify's videos. So we're going with Spotify videos and YouTube videos, and now I'm giving all the fingers. Is that explicit content now? I don't know if it is. I'm very sorry, YouTube, and I'm very sorry, Spotify.
No one's age is real on their accounts.
I say not for kids, so as you know, this is not for kids. Kiddie Winkles, go to bed.
Just quick, some more wrestling. We're going wrestling again this year.
Yeah, we'll be going AEW again. It's Breakier, is it?
No, they are. They're just not doing All Out here this year. All Out is in Texas this year, and they are doing it's the cross promotion. It's Forbidden Door. So Forbidden Door. It's going to be wrestlers from AEW against wrestlers from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Sick.
That'll be a cool one. That's always a cool one. We get to Tanahashi. I assume he's big.
And like we will
Ace.
We'll definitely be doing a wrap-up episode after that. So lots for you guys at home. More content. You catch us every Monday. Catch us on the streamings, on the Twitch, and now on the YouTube. We're there. So it's taken us nearly a year, but we've done some of the things we said we would. It's a big tick. We said we'd do this, and we've done it. Told you we would. So you wait. We're going to make it. You just wait. We said we'll do it. One day we will. And I don't care if we do, because we're just having fun. So...
Everybody is at the whims of the algorithm. At the end of the day, nobody knows what this thing, the internet, really does. Nobody knows what Google does. Google owns everything.
Pray to the gods of the algorithms.
Come on, algorithm. RNG. I've got good RNG, man. Come on.
I do not, so hopefully they'll level out.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. Until then, I just like doing this. So, if we get some money from it, that's great. But we can just keep doing this.
We can keep doing this. But
for the love of everyone, are you not entertained? Probably not, but yeah, who cares?
But I'm very sorry to say it is now the end of this week's podcast. Until next week, I've been Beyond Joe.
And I remain Stephen.
And thank you for joining us.
In this other world. Oh, okay, the German came back.
He's back! Hi, German!
Bye.